Toucan Play That Game is proudly sponsored by NiceGameShop.com, the place to go for rare and unusual Asian games. Hi there, I'm Michael and welcome to Diaries of Board Game YouTuber for Monday the 19th of June 2017. It is a boiling hot day. It's been a boiling hot weekend. I've barely slept. It's been so hot at night, and yeah, I'm keeping this short as possible. So let's just get on with it. This week there have been 7 videos up on the channel. So firstly, we had a demo recorded at UK Games Expo for the City of Kings. This was a hugely successful Kickstarter that combines dungeon crawl storytelling elements with Euro resource management mechanics. So if you want to learn more about that, do take a look at that. Then there was also Galactic Warlords. So we had a paid preview for Galactic Warlords, which is currently seeking funding up on Kickstarter. Now, this game is tactical combat game, kind of area control-y. Feels a bit like a war game almost, but in a really tight space of time. Has some few interesting different things. If you want to learn more, then do take a look at the video and also obviously the Kickstarter. Other than that, we had 3 videos for Small World. So this is actually a really old game. It's been out for 8 years. So well, in regards to games, that's not really old, is it? You know, you've got games that are thousands of years old. So 8 isn't really old. But when we're in a society that tends to be fairly cult of the newish, this is quite old. I think it is still an extremely good game. It was actually, I did a poll as part of one of my stretch goals for the Kickstarter. There was a poll of backers for games that they'd like to see, and this won the poll. For the first poll, there'll be another poll around Essen. I don't know exactly when. My brain's kind of stops working when it's hot, so yeah, it's not coping very well at all at the moment. But yeah, so Small World. How to play, playthrough and review, all 3 of those all up. Take a look. It's area control, it's very strategic, it has a lot of elements some people don't like, in that in the strategy there's very little luck in this game. It's very much purposeful about where you go. One of the things I particularly like is the ebb and flow of the game, which some people dislike. So if you want to learn more, do take a look at those. And oh, I did a little promotion video for War of the Nine Realms. This was off the back of the Kickstarter, kind of agreed to do it, just kind of a notification that the Kickstarter was coming to an end. So it was something a little different. Yeah, hopefully you saw that, you enjoyed it. The Kickstarter for War of the Nine Realms is now over. It did fund, so congratulations to the guys at Toucan Games. They've been really good supporters of the channel, so it's really nice to see that fund for them. And then just gone up today is another recording from the UK Games Expo. And this was an overview given by Esdevium for Century Spice Road, which I did actually buy off the back of this overview and have played a lot, and there'll be videos coming a few weeks with regards to full series of videos on that, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Then let's talk about figures. So we're 4 days short of, just 4, of 18 months. So that's a year and a half. So that's quite a landmark. I'm kind of impressed with myself that I've been stubborn enough to keep going with this, despite not getting any real sense of instant popularity or success, like some channels have done in the time that I've been going. And of course there are big channels there, so I'm very proud of myself for taking the risk to have done this in the first place, and I'm very proud of myself for continuing it. I'm proud of myself for having done a Kickstarter and having it funded. You know, there's so much I've done with doing this channel that I never thought I would do, and yeah, hopefully, you know, other people think I'm doing a good job too. Anyway, sorry, I go very rambly. Well, as you know, probably watching this, you probably know I'm quite rambly normally. Heat just fries my brain, I go worse. So Facebook, 2,856 likes, so that's a really nice increase. Now, the giveaway is largely responsible for this. Not much else to say. It's not as big as last week, and that's normal. There's a spike at the beginning of the competitions and at the end of the competitions, and this is kind of the middle. It's going to happen. Twitter, 10,101, so we're still going up. Again, probably competition related, but you know, I'm pleased to see this staying above 10,000. Hopefully it will stay there. It's a really impressive landmark. It's just really nice when you go onto the Twitter page and you just see 10k, or actually it shows us 10.1. It's just really nice because that feels like such a huge deal, though it really isn't, but it feels it, and it's just nice to have such a large figure involved. So subs, 4,427 subs on YouTube. So I should say that's to YouTube. I don't know what else I have that people would be subscribing to, but anyway. 63 new subscribers. So again, that is down on last week, as we've seen. Again, a large volume of that I'm putting down to the giveaway. Just seems to be the way, and a lot of those won't follow the channel, but hopefully, you know, one or two will be active followers of the channel, watching lots of videos, etc. in the future. And either way, you know, giving away games. So views, 236,856 views. So that's above target. It's actually above last week as well. And yeah, I mean, as we go into the analytics, it's because of the competition. Because talking about the analytics, Great Western Trail, the two videos for that had the most views, totaling about 1,000 views this week between the playthrough, part 1 of the playthrough, and how to play video, which are the ones connected to the giveaway. So, you know, about 1,000 of the views have come from that. What that means is, because we have over 5,000 new views this week, we have still hit, even taking that out of the equation, we have hit the 4,000 target. So I am perfectly good and happy with that. I think that's really nice. Part of that is, you know, people just trying videos out because they see it because of the Kickstarter, etc. Not the Kickstarter, because of giveaway. That's the word I was looking for. Sorry, as I keep saying, heat does not do me well. Interestingly, after the Great Western Trail videos, the next most watched video is my Gloom of Kilforth demo that I recorded back in March at Aircon, which doesn't have as good audio. That was part of the reason that I've improved the audio for the UKGE. I don't think I'm quite there yet with convention footage. I think I made a big leap, at least with regards to audio quality, between Aircon and UKGE, and given that that's first and second convention actually doing recording, and that most channels don't do that style of recording, don't record the demos. They either do interviews, or they do, like, they have their own table and people are bringing the games to there. Like, they're big enough, like the Dice Towers, Board Game Geek, you know. They have a devoted quiet space that people bring the games to for them to do the recording. So not having that makes it very difficult. That costs a lot of money, and frankly, I'm not a big website with a huge amount of income and advertising in the way that Board Game Geek is, and I'm not the Dice Tower. Again, huge amounts of money made on advertising, huge amounts of money made on Kickstarter. So, you know, they get money from everywhere. They don't pay for any of their games. They publish some games as well. The Dice Tales Essential range, so they've got tons of money coming in, so they can afford to do that sort of thing. I don't. I'm still in the early stages. I mean, you go back to when they started. In their first 18 months, you would not have seen the same level and quality as you're seeing on my channel. So, yeah, I can't compete with those. I've not been going 10 years, so I can't really expect to. I've really lost the plot. What was I talking about? Oh, right, Gloom and Killfall. I have absolutely no idea what's driven this. I think Kickstarter backers were receiving the game 3-4 weeks ago. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's actually been closer. Maybe it's a case of having received the game, they're looking for videos to learn to play, etc., and they're not really there, and they're finding my demo. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I know that Tristan, great guy, who I met at Aircon, and I was able to have a quick chat with him again at UK Games Expo. He actually has been sharing the video a couple times. I don't think this week, but the week before. So that might be it as well. Yeah, it's hard to judge these things sometimes, but it's nice to see. So then, new arrivals we can pick up for show and tell again. Aha! Show and tell. This is a Word Stacker, which is a card-based word game. Probably more mass market than most of the games, less hobby market than what gets featured on the channel. It involves grid of words, and then you have special power cards that skip turns, things like that, reverse play order, steal cards, that sort of thing, and also cards that allow you to score by altering that grid of words. So you'd say play a card that means you need to change one of the words to be a different word, or add letters to change the word, or extend the word by adding letters, etc., to score various amounts of points. So yeah, that arrived, and there'll be videos coming in the future. So, talking about the future, let's talk about what's coming this week. So, hopefully you're going to have the Barron Park demo. That should be coming up. That's a very loud vehicle. So yeah, the Barron Park demo, which was one of the highlights of UK Games Expo for me. Barron Park is this tile laying game. I really enjoyed it. So that'll hopefully be coming up. Champion of the Wild, there'll be an overview for that, which is like a voting game, also kind of discussion. Yeah, it's hard. You'll see in the overview what it's like anyway. Then 3 videos for FNOS hopefully. So that'll be the how to... No, I didn't do a how to play for FNOS. What did I do? I did a playthrough. I didn't bother with a how to play because there's so many out there already. It kind of felt a bit pointless and unnecessary amount of work. So I did playthrough, review and short review of FNOS. So those will be coming hopefully. Also hopefully there'll be the demo I had of Codenames Duet with the Broken Meeple. He wasn't giving the demo, we were playing the game together. So hopefully that'll be out as well. That's actually, because of the issues after Aircon, that's actually waiting for CG to approve, as well as getting... Yeah, I need to get it uploaded and approved and stuff, and yeah, but hopefully that'll come this week as well. So yeah, that's everything. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to try and cool down somewhere, somehow, and I hope you manage to stay comfortable and cool as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and bye for now.